Mm. And we are back. I'm going to give people a couple of minutes to come in. But as stated before, this should be the final stream for the base game. Well, this run. Might as well go ahead and go to the Arboretum, though. Hello. Don't know if you two heard, but I want to give people just a minute in case they are coming in.
I'm sending you the code to my grav shaft, assuming it still works.
And I said I would be. Welcome back. Doing a quick check on weapons being loaded. Just generally checking small end stuff before we actually go and do side quests. Why is it still shocking? Huh. Alright, whatever. Yeah, this should wrap things up for the main game for this run.
Morgan? Dr. Igwe, are you approaching the crew facilities? My collection, the gallery of photos the others used to laugh at. Each picture is a decryption key to a set of neural data, connectomes, the guests who came to the station. Among them, Leitner, the pianist, is dead now. We can't let those skills be lost. It's all that's left of them. Please, Morgan, if you can, I would be grateful. I'm sending you an audio file that will open this safe in my room. You can play it with your transcribe.
Let's see, we are very short on synthetic. Oh, you know what? Let's make some more shells. And according to the stream timer, we are in the actual time rather than the preparatory stream time, so I guess this is as good a time as any to make progress. Out of curiosity, do you hear a distant music in the background? Because I have some unfortunately annoying neighbors at the moment. Well, they stopped now, so I guess it's a moot point. Okay, well, if you don't think you hear it, that's good enough for me. So, we were already going to be heading over here. Now we have another reason. But as we've been here before, we are here to basically dropkick 2 quests, and then we are on to... Actually, we'll be returned to the lobby with those connect downs. But then we're basically wrapping things up. So I believe so. Yeah. Turrets put in the work when they're not being ambushed. How did that happen?
Target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
The lock was keyed to the first concerto Leitner played. It was the first time Maya heard him, and we were both. I felt small in the light of his skill. I can play it now too, thanks to a neuromod, but only in my head.
You used a guest neuromod.
I copied their neuroscans and hid the data on my transcribe. Fabricated my own mods. I'm not proud of the act. Now, I'm glad I did.
Cole Haig. Believe we can search for them. Yep. Oh.
Suit integrity damaged.
It's weird. We were up there already. Oh wait. Huh. I think that's not as high as this. I would just like to point out that I'm hacking while a veritable black hole is going off. I was wondering why it was disabled. Oh, no. That's weird. I've been up here, though. Oh, that would be why. I guess cargo bay too.
Morgan, January was right. It was not you. But I keep hearing your voice. And my father's voice. And it was not you. I know. You saved me because you wanted to. That is not the same person on that recording. Something's changed. I need to see that. I'm better now. I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me. If you truly want forgiveness, you'll help me get it to where it belongs. No matter what that means for you and TranStar.
And you know, I'll be the first one to admit I haven't really been looking for them. But, definitely haven't noticed any of those, alarm, plates on the walls. Ooh. Like I figured I would. I figured we would make a point of it to just do a sweep up here and see. Hmm. So we'll close both of those.
Hello, are you here for an appointment? Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing like that. Please hold still. This will only...
Why Russia? Why Russian volunteers?
Well, the Russian penal system is quite unforgiving, and their alliance with the Transdai interest economically coincided. It was Catherine Yu's idea. Their mother and Alex saw the advantages.
So, they were murdered because of political convenience and cost savings?
Yep.
The term murder I would dispute, but I do not wish to lie to you. These two factors made them good candidates for the research development here. It is far easier to persuade a man to volunteer for experimental trials when his other prospects include capital punishment or life in prison.
I would dispute the term volunteer, Doctor. Morgan. Morgan.
Haven't had much success in calling up more fabrication plots. but I did have a
Morgan.
design for a psychoscope chipset I've been tinkering with. I'd be honored if you found some use for it.
It'd be cool if you could stack
Your
them.
office is
Thank you.
relatively secure.
It's a strange
Come back
feeling.
if you need to rest
I
or use
hold
the
Leitner's
fabricator.
gift to the world in my hands. He will live on. I wish my wife could have heard him play again. That was brave of you. To recover the connectomes for me, I appreciate it. I appreciate all you and TranStar have done for me. Did you know the SimLab, your apartment, had glitches? We had this pigeon that would strike the window in the same place, same time, every 3 minutes.
Give me one moment. And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Morgan.
Okay, well, I do believe we are done here.
Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
I'm just, again, just taking a brief peek around, because it's like, where even are these other alarm panels? Oh well. Next we go down to life support.
Hello. Nice to see you. Hello.
Is that a ring? May I see it?
Do you really want to see it?
Nicole. So she didn't make it. You didn't have to do this, but Thank you, sir. And Morgan? I owe you an apology. Once you vanished into the sim lab, Sarah asked me to try and learn what I could from the psychotronics staff, discreetly. I took too long, but I learned you were in the lab without your consent. I didn't even consider that possibility. When we heard, Sarah was quick to begin action against your brother, but then, well, things fell apart. I should have
Yeah.
worked harder, dug deeper, especially after all you've risked for us.
Looks like
I'm sorry.
your movements have fallen apart too.
We never breathed fresh air together, or stood in the grass together. I don't know if I want to go back to Earth now. Captain Marks officiated our ceremony. You were there, but I don't think you remember.
Diagnosing. No trauma or illnesses detected. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, unless you're interested in medical trivia or a joke.
With the lifts running, I might be able to get to crew quarters. See if Nicole made it.
Well. Never said the game was perfect. And with that, I do think I'm good with just proceeding with the story. I would do the other two, but they're basically scavenger hunts for items, and let's be real, I'm kind of good. Multiglue's molecular makeup is vitriophobic. It cannot adhere to glass. Almost sounds like a band is playing in the background, so I'm glad it's not coming through. Hi. And bye. But where is he?
Morgan, I won't be joining you. Don't worry, there's no trick. Just a gift from your big brother. It's the truth, like I promised. Took me a while to dig it up. Someone wanted to hide it from you. My computer, another video. Give it a look and we'll talk. I'm sending you the password, assuming you haven't hacked your way in yet.
No comments. I definitely didn't already hack your basic security computer. Also, 8 neuromods. Zero neuromods.
My name is Morgan Yu. Year is 2035. I'm aboard the Talos 1 research facility. What else?
Why are we making this video?
Right. Because my big brother is paranoid. Psychometric data is showing statistically significant variance in personality patterns between trial runs of the new neuromods. Whatever. I feel more like myself than ever. I mean, look at this. We did it, Alex. It's real.
Enjoy it while you can, because in a few minutes, it'll all be gone when we strip out the neuromods and reset.
I know, including my memory of it.
No way around it. Let's talk about the backup.
So, the Typhon organisms have been producing an elaborate structure. Material is unknown, purpose unknown. And my gut tells me it's a kind of neural framework, but externalized. Still waiting on analysis to confirm. In the meantime, I've given Alex the design for a device I think could shut it down if it ever broke containment. Alex just has to grow a pair and commit.
You don't have to take all the credit. What if it doesn't work?
It'll work. Trust me. What else are we gonna do? Blow everything up?
Well,
It'll save us.
And if it does work, is it worth it?
The people that come after us will be smarter, stronger, immortal. They can judge us if they want. But they'll know they exist because of the things we did. I'm ready. Do it.
Well, there you have it. Everything I've done is what you've asked me to do. I didn't think you'd believe me unless you heard it from your own mouth. The tests, they changed you. Not a lot at first, but eventually, the constant stripping of your memory, I didn't know who you were anymore. All I want is to have my brother back so we can finish what we started. The device you mentioned, it's an advanced version of the Null Wave. It's the only way to stop the Typhon without destroying everything we've been working toward. We're just missing some scan data from the Coral to complete the design. Help me finish this, Morgan. And then, you can have my arming key. I don't believe you want to use it anymore, but you can have it. I left the chip set for you on my desk. You'll need to upgrade your psychoscope to scan the Coral. I'll send you the scan locations.
so Ski, brother, evil. Where are you standing on that now? He could still be evil. Okay. Alright. You know what? Kaboom. But we might be the evil one? Okay.
I've been thinking about the video Alex showed you. Your brother believes that version of you is the true Morgan. But why? Just because it came first? If someone had made you, then I suppose your truest self would be the one that fulfills whatever purpose your maker intended. I know who made me, and why. Did someone make you, Morgan? Were you made for something? If not, you'll have to invent your own purpose, or have none at all. Strangely, of all the things I know about you, I don't know what you believe. You have to decide, Morgan. Who are you? Morgan, that video was... I'm still checking it against my directives. But if scanning the coral will grant you access to Alex's arming key, then perhaps it's the best course. Perhaps knowing the coral's purpose will reinforce your decision to destroy Talos 1. Just be careful. We're running out of time.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's been a launch from the Argus platform. Board of Directors has caught wind of the situation here. I suppose it was inevitable despite my efforts. That's why it's important we act quickly, decisively. I'll try to take this out of our hands, Morgan.
I don't know where the body went, but whatever. Boom us out of orbit? I don't know, Chief. Jeez, another? A nut? Wow.
Fascinating. It's holding the psyche of all their victims. Your hunch was on the right track. It's a kind of neural structure. Synaptic-like activity up and down the length of it, like it's communicating. Just one more to go. I knew you could handle this. Our father warned me not to stake so much of the company's future on your ideas. I was right to ignore him. Good team, Morgan.
I'll tell you one thing, Q-Beam's putting in some work now. So the next one... Oh, wow, that's actually really close. Huh, what was that?
Excellent work. All that's left is integrating the data after you upload it. Hard to tell from just a scan summary, but... Wait. What is... There's some kind of neural tripwire built into the coral. Christ. Morgan, get back to my office. We have to get your data uploaded now. Hurry.
Well, it's not sucked out of the people, but it's being used to store data. But it sure would be great if, okay. Alright, I got out. Hopefully, maybe this is the Arboretum. Oh, I should pop one of those. And one of those. But yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine. There's no threat. Nothing can go wrong. Oh, by the way, there was actually an achievement for reading all of the Darkstar Prism things.
Here's my terminal to upload the data. I'll get it integrated into the fabrication plan for the new null wave device as fast as possible. And be careful. The Typhon will begin to sense our intent to harm the coral. They're gonna come after you. I left something for you on my desk that should help.
But, yeah, there was an achievement for reading all 7 of the books that I actually hadn't had until now, so yay. Haha, wow. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, that's okay. Cool, thanks. I guess we're good for now. Why did the doors lock?
Morgan, transfers hold it. Something. Or someone. Shit.
This is Commander Walter Dahl. The TranStar Board of Directors has authorized me to take full command of Talos 1, effective immediately. All employees must now report to the shuttle bay for evacuation. Those of you unable to comply, transmit an SOS. When my team of rescue operators will locate you. One last thing. Alex and Morgan Yu have been relieved of their positions. Do not consent to their requests or assist them in any way. Dahl out.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of weren't a problem anymore, but,
We're locked out. It's Dahl. He already has his hooks into every major system aboard Talos 1. I have to admit, I'm disappointed with our parents. I knew that they had a contingency in place for the foolish part of me. They wouldn't use him against their own flesh and blood. Regardless, we're not getting this coral data through until we do something about it. I don't like it, but you're gonna have to get into his command shuttle. See if you can locate his access point and cut him off. statue was worth a lot of money, Morgan. I'm going to be charitable and assume you scuffled with a Typhon and didn't just break it out of spite.
Well, I'm not sure what statue we broke, but, whoopsie. There was a statue there, maybe. It's gone now.
Morgan, Dahl will know you're coming. All TranStar personnel are outfitted with tracking bracelets. I have no doubt his operators are already on their way to rescue you. Those bracelets are issued and removed in deep storage. Worth investigating if you want to fly under the radar.
You know what? Sure. Completely optional, but we'll go ahead and do it for funsies. But yeah, so depending on where you go now, if there's a particularly sturdy Typhon around, those things
Morgan,
will laser
I heard the
them
announcement.
to death.
No, I will not give you up. You are there for me. I am here for you.
Ooh, ooh.
If you'd indulge me, I have a proposal that could get us off Talos 1 without any more bloodshed. Just don't harm Dahl until we've had a chance to speak in person.
I'm glad you remembered that. That's actually, if you paid attention to the models that were in that lab, that is what those are. Those are the black box military grade operators. Zero 0913. Oopsie.
This is Alex Yu.
Oh,
Speaking to
I guess
the
so.
surviving crew of Talos 1. I know many of you are frightened, angry. Perhaps you blame me for what's happened. But I never intended to harm.
Clever Labrat. Now I can't see you. Your brother won't be so lucky. I'm closing in on him.
Doing anything except the secrets aboard this station. You're all liabilities to me. Down. I'm sure you can do it. I don't know what the board told you. But you're out of your depth on this one. Call off your operation. On the first.
Your brother, he likes a microphone. A spotlight. He can't resist. He's hiding. You are running around like a nervous rat. I hear you. Chewing the wires and shitting in the walls. Are you trying to fix the mess you've made? Or just get away? I pride myself in being prepared for the worst. But this...
Guess I'll let him
This
keep
is
talking for the
truly a
moment.
masterpiece. You should be proud.
So basically, he's just doing psychological warfare, trying to get under your skin at this point. Yeah, we won't. If I'd still use the beam fabricator chipset, I would actually probably still be getting disruptor ammo as well. But I have a way of resolving a certain other threat. Oh. Hmm. Guess I could just head to the shuttle bay. Probably be quicker.
Good evening, Talos. Registration for the Talos Employees Talent Show is now open. See Galen in the crew quarters front desk to reserve a slot.
But all of those operator terminals, right now they will just mass produce black box operators.
Dr. Yu? Morgan? Oh man, thank God. I've just been going down the contact list hoping somebody would answer. I'm in Trauma Center. I came up here to look for supplies. I think I broke my arm when that blackout happened. Now I'm trapped. Aliens outside the door. I could really use some help, man.
So, ordinarily, I wouldn't bother. But, that name, you might have noticed it in the past.
Hello, are you here for an
Morgan? Is that you?
Namely that it was already a corpse.
Requesting new operator. N-CN9 black box ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
I'm sure that was my fault. Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better.
Yeah, he's alive for now. A little surprised I didn't shoot him down immediately. Anyway, that was a quick little diversion. Yeah, Disruptor Stun Gun, one of the best weapons in the game. We might get a little low. Oh, hey. But, we won't need as much of it soon. Yay, neuromods. Mission parameters.
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts. After you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal location would be the station exterior, near the power plant grids.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after...
Hehehe. Camazotz. For Commander Walther Dahl, message copy to all known points of contact. Initiate Camazotz protocol. Wheels up and orbital aside the hour. Mission orders will be transmitted en route. So, given that I'm going outside,
Microgravity detected.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Morgan, Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shitcat operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. The mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
also, the coral is kind of very notable now. Yeah, pretty dangerous. Ooh. Ooh. Bye. We're just gonna zip right through back to the lobby, talk to Igwe, and take care of Dahl himself. Really?
Morgan, I've been thinking about what you've done, what you're doing. We all must act according to our nature, no matter what the psychologists and priests say. And your nature, I think I was right before. You are like a rat, resourceful, sly, burdened with a kind of pestilence of the mind. This station was your laboratory, and the experiment was a failure. And, of course, sadly, you know what happens to the rats when they are no longer needed.
Yeah, it's a change of pace, and if you don't immediately know what to do, it can linger for a while. But the operators are just distinctly more dangerous than most Typhon, so it's worth resolving them as quickly as possible. Okay.
There you are.
Morgan, I was worried Dahl or his rescue team had intercepted you.
They are NCN-9 black box operators, not a rescue team. Rescue is not among their list of commands.
January, not now.
Yes, of course. But Dahl, his arrival may help us, as long as you have not killed him. You see, Dahl, he's a recipient of several neuromods, a standard array of combat, tactics, interrogation mods. As I'm sure you know, your father, the board, is very thorough.
Dr. Igwe, please present your conclusion to Morgan.
Igwe, if there is a point.
Well, yes. You see, Dahl's mods are early C-series betas and vulnerable. As such, he has old-school thinking on some matters. If we remove them, he may forget his mission here, yet we would still have access to the shuttle and a way home, provided his piloting knowledge remains intact. It's a risk, but worth taking, I think. He'll have to be subdued, of course. I'm afraid that task falls to you.
There is no one else alive on the station who can pilot the shuttle.
It's worth a try. And there's been enough killing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look for more neuromods while you're gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know it. Getting to life support is really easy. Coming? Oh. Is it still jammed? Alright. Oh, no, it can't be, because, I mean, the thing... Is it glitching again? Shouldn't... Oh, there... Alright.
Morgan, we're in life support now.
Don't you do it.
It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dahl wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
Morgan, it's Dahl. Is it in the operator?
Oh!
Hurry!
Oh! That's why I couldn't get on it. Okay, so see? I have not had this exact series of events before. So that's neat. I wonder if I had been looking in here, if I would have seen him. So, okay, you know what? I have to give credit to this game. Like, yes, there's bugs and all, and I've already been praising it, but I'm still finding new things about this game every time. This game is so good. I thought we were having a bug. No, he was literally writing it. Okay. Oh.
Morgan, Dahl is breathing down my neck. How much longer? Shit.
I'm surprised the military operators are still functioning.
Watch out! I need you to die.
Morgan, you did it. I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining his shuttle in the process.
You never cease to impress me, Morgan. I'm coming out now.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Yeah, I know, right? Still, did not realize that was a scenario that could play out. Yeah, that's surprising.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact the qualified engineer.
I believe I have to leave the area for Igwe to send another message.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Yeah, if you noticed, you can hack those black box operators. It's a hack level 4, but, okay. But, you need assistance. They will... Ooh. They will get the job done. He should get in touch with me now, theoretically.
Dr. Yu? Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the Neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
Yeah, how did you get in here safely, though? Genuinely curious. I believe with the black boxes, they are especially hardened in terms of the way they are prepared. So the Technopath supposedly has issues with them.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing. When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. Dr. Yu. Morgan.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander. Dahl. I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Ah. Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Lead the way, Morgan. We'll catch up.
And just like that, yeah, Neuromods are kind of a double-edged sword. So that's all squared away.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station. I have no doubt they'll remember your sacrifice.
So, in his case, I believe what they do is, anytime there's a new assignment, here's a neuromod, your neuromod's in, here's your assignment. Okay, mission done, we're taking that one out. Boom, perfect way to get a clean agent in and out. Confidential information, not an issue. Otherwise, we just removed like one of the similar ones prior to, I don't know, a point in the past. After all of the good stuff was jacked in. But anyway, with that, should be good to go. But yeah, if you rush to the shuttle bay, I believe you can actually catch him in the command room there. But yeah, there's apparently a lot of variations to that scenario. You can catch him in life support if you go there before you address Caspar. But let's go and recycle the excess. I think this is fine for now. There we go.
System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed.
He was right here all along.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos One to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We got the data to confirm what you suspected. Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known.
It's fine.
This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the arming key, like I What? Morgan!
System alert. Repairs needed.
Don't mind if I borrow these, bro. Hee
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos One. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down, but you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined, no matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message?
Just a big boy.
Who is listening to it?
That's all.
I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the Carl. We'll hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret. I will be at your side to see it happen.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways.
Yeah,
Once
October.
testing starts, there's no going back.
Who never appeared.
When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
So do you notice how original Morgan was the one who's super gung-ho, and the original Alex is like, nope, blow it up. And now it's completely reversed? So you can 100% leave him to die there. Like, just completely abandon him. Oh no, it's on.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Oh, so see, we have a mask, like a helmet. We are good. But no, if we left him out here, he would have suffocated. But also, tendrils.
Good evening, Talos. We'd like to remind you that company policy requires you to log any voluntary extension of your work hours with the station counselor. We know the projects aboard Talos 1 are exciting, but even the brightest minds need adequate rest.
Ow. And there we go. Ah. So now, fabricate the null wave device. Oh, okay, power's no good here. Power's no good, but I'm able to use the elevator and all. The Apex Typhon's tendrils are extremely lethal, disintegrating and leaching the psionic essence out of anything they come in contact with.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Morgan.
I mean, you never know.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Is that the final stages of the Typhon?
This is it.
Either you destroy Talos 1, or that creature destroys us.
We're off. We're off. We're off to Psychotronics. Reminder that the wrench is still pretty great.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Microgravity detected.
Oh boy.
Kill them.
And another dose of Morgan Cellite. Do it.
Huh, I wonder what that was.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Gravity detected.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers?
Ooh,
And
ooh.
now there's blood in the water.
You know, it's a damn good thing I quick saved. I think I might have gotten stuck on an operator that went into the grav shaft. Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
Kill them.
And another dose of Morgan Cellite. Do it. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Gravity detected.
Alright, let's try that again.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Hello, Dr.
Okay. It is! Why are you sitting in there? You can pack so much Typhon material inside this thing. It's fine. Besides, I made both items.
Microgravity detected.
Ow.
Repairs needed. Please contact the qualified engineer. System alert.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay.
Y'all sure took
I
y'all sweet
informed him
time.
of the threat to the station, and
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Nonsense. You're a machine.
Morgan,
Your operators locked me out of the...
Let me quick close so we have the full exchange before we walk in and prompt the next phase.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Nonsense. You're a machine. An ill-conceived one. Morgan would never... You tricked him. Who programmed you?
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu. Circa January 12th, 2035. Your brother created me to ensure his objectives would meet with success, and that yours would fail.
Mine? There's no difference between what I want and what Morgan wants. Not the real Morgan.
The idea of a real Morgan is fiction.
There's got to be an override.
Please step away from the terminal. You've left me no choice.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
In which we can reload and go in to have the exchange with me being there. But what do you think, Ski? Can't do anything with him here. No comment? Alright, so we'll reload and let the other exchange play out with us being here. And I'll be ready to do the big shock.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's order. Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you will be destroying yourself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Oh, well. Well, now we've seen that, and we know what the intent is, so let's just shock him from the get-go. So...
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Nonsense.
Morgan.
Your operators locked me up.
Yay. I'm sure the shuttle was fine.
Good evening, Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Shut up. No comment? Wow. It would only be Alex here, and a lot of the Welcome to XYZ would be a lot more boring because he's not going to add in like details here and there.
Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee
is beautiful.
I wonder. But maybe you should, wait and see. Also, I love that the credit sequence here is literally just, well, you'll see in a second. Also, really good theme playing. This is the initial outbreak. Like, of all the things they could have going on during the credits. Well, I mean, look. Oh, I just noticed their message. Yeah. Congratulations, you came by for the credits, but... Well, you wouldn't get the value of what you're seeing and what you're about to see, though. I don't know, Beetle. Why can nobody spell your name right? Hee hee hee. Production babies. So let's see. Hey, now entering a hidden location. Whoa!
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. Nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy.
says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it.
The viewers made me do it.
But
would you let it live?
yes.
Ooh, there was a
Sarah,
long
you're
pause for that one.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
You also said do
What do
it,
you
though.
say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Yeah, you do. But also,
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
so, what am I doing? I'm good either way. But what am I doing? I think this playthrough has done its job if at least one person's like, okay, but where's the next one? And I'm not seeing any other comments, so
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
So, here's the thing with the ending. If you do the escape pod ending, the simulation ends early. And that's why I refused to do it, because it could kind of spoil all of this. Oh yeah, Ingram. But see, here's the thing, the escape pod ending shows version like 3.1. The ending we just got was Looking Glass version 3.5. Everything that happened in the game, in the simulation, can presumably be said to have happened because, obviously, things went wrong. All the major people there are either there by proxy or are there with their AI loaded into operator units. And it's just that we replayed the actual Morgan's events. Don't know if Morgan's dead. Who knows? It was training something to be able to empathize with humans and communicate with the other Typhon. Because something that was brought up earlier, the Typhon don't have mirror neurons, which is the ability to empathize with others. So when they kill human beings, it's just, it's like you eating something, it's nothing. But by doing that, they want to have an intermediary between the two. Bring it up with Arcane Studios and Bethesda, because this thing's been out for like 5 years now, 5 or 6 years now, and it's a damn shame. Now, what you can expect to see next week is Mooncrash. But there's another thing you can infer from all of this. The fact that you can actually play everything like super merciful and spare everybody, you know, save everybody you can, and still choose to kill them all, actually says a lot for the ability to learn for the Typhon, and just how absolutely terrifying they are as an antagonistic race. But yeah, that was Prey. Honestly, one of the better experiences that I've gone through. And yeah, Funga, enjoy your being blown off of the platform. Not actually going to go straight into Mooncrash, but I do want to see if I'm going to have to reconfigure OBS when I do start to stream it, so we're going to launch it in just a second. But if it does end up needing me to recalibrate OBS to target the right stuff, we will go ahead and call it here. So for that, thanks for coming. I will have the entire thing up on YouTube once I've got everything processed, so it'll start to trickle in probably over the weekend and probably be mostly up midway into next week. Next week we'll be streaming Mooncrash, at least partially, but we could probably do the full run. And then we'll go from there. But let's see what happens when I start Mooncrash this way. I'd like to see if OBS carries it over. Nope, it is an entirely different window. Alright, well, for all intents and purposes, this is the end of the stream. Thanks for coming. We're basically done for the night. If I stream anything else later, it will just be casual stuff. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed. And see you next week.